Hello my beautiful hammerhead and welcome back to another faction reaction. And today it is the Gloomspite Gits, the Warhammer community team told us yesterday. Before we dive into this one, in this article here, the Hour of Ruin is upon us. I just want to show you really quick. We already know this one. This is where we are right now in the Great Parch. This is the continent on Aksha with Hammerhal Aksha somewhere here. I believe it's this one. I can't read it. I'm so sorry. It must be somewhere here on the verge of the Gnaw. And then we have all the mortal realms here. Now in beautiful and in color. Here in Akshi, this is it. This is the Great Parch. This enormous, humongous continent is this tiny spot here. And yeah, well, one of the greatest depictions of the Chaos Gods in the mortal realms. Holy damn. Okay, enough rambling, let's get into it. The Gloomspite Gits. I haven't read it as of yet, not even looked at pictures or anything. Again, we're going to skip the lore. Under the light of the bad moon. So I'm sorry for skipping the lore. This is great. And everything else, because we have to rush through this as it takes a while to, well, get through all of this. Battle traits. Gloomspite Gits armies can use the following abilities. The passive ability. Oh no, what is this? Under the light of the bad moon. The effect of this passive ability is, during the battle, an area of the battlefield will be the bad moon's location. See the bad moon's orbit, the passive on the right here. The bad moon's location will be either a quarter of the battlefield or the center of the battlefield. While the bad moon's location is a quarter of the battlefield, all Gloomspite Gits units, friendly and enemy, wholly within that quarter are under the light of the bad moon. While the bad moon's location is the center of the battlefield, all Gloomspite Gits units, friendly and enemy, on the battlefield are under the light of the bad moon. Okay. While a friendly Gloomspite Gits unit is under the light of the bad moon, the appropriate effect below applies to it. Frothing Zealots. If the unit is a non-squig Moon Clan unit, add 3 to its control score. Nice. Lunar Squigs. If the unit is a squig unit, you can re-roll the random characteristic roll for its move characteristic. Moonlit Hide. If the unit is a Troggoth unit, add 1 to the save roll for it. And last but not least, Spiderfang Venom. If the unit is a Spiderfang unit, its combat attacks score critical hits on unmodified hit rolls of 5. Damn, that's a lot. Okay, but I like these things. It's really kinda nice. So with the Frothing Zealots, we have the regular stabbers and shooters on mission objectives, and they're better at, well, controlling them. So once per battle round, start of the battle round, the bad moon's orbit. Declare. You must use this ability at the start of the battle round. Must. If multiple players are commanding a Gloomspite Gits army, then instead, at the start of the battle round, those players roll off and only the winner declares and uses this ability this battle round. Okay, I really like that there is only one bad moon. Effect. If it is the first battle round, pick a quarter of the battlefield to be the bad moon's starting location. Okay, if it is the second or subsequent battle round, roll a dice. On a 1 to 3, the bad moon stays at its current location. On a 4+, the bad moon moves. The first time the bad moon moves, it moves to the center of the battlefield. The second time it moves to the quarter diagonally opposite the quarter in which it started. The third time it moves off the battlefield and has no further effect on the battle. Interesting. I kind of like it. It's really fun. So Grots, oh no, I didn't want to read that. Battle formations. Few beasts are as destructive as squigs, which are little more than big mouths filled with fangs and an appetite to match. They have an appetite for destruction. Many, from tiny ones to huge ones, they are constant companions to the Gloomspite Gits to the extent that you can play as a Squiggalanche. This Squiggalanche is the passive, it's an aggressive ability in any kind of damage dealing. Bouncing Fury. The effect. Each time a friendly squig unit charges, add 1 to the attacks characteristics of its fang-filled gobs. Massive fang-filled gobs or huge fang-filled gobs for the rest of the turn. I love this. Other battle formations allow for swarms of Spider-Fang riders, though tough herds of Troggoths and a teeming legion of mad Grots. Kind of makes sense. Arcana and incantations. Oh, by the way, I really like that Spider-Fang Grots are still there and they're not yeeted out of the books. Yeah, Law of the Clammy Dank. It's, of course, a spell. It is unlimited. It's a hero phase, a defensive spell in the hero phase. That's what I wanted to say. Casts on 7. Declare. Pick a friendly Gloomspite Gits wizard to cast this spell, then make a cast roll of 2d6. The effect is for sneaky distraction. Until the start of your next turn, subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks made by enemy units while they are wholly within 12 inches of the caster. Damn, this is amazing. Okay, this unsightly display of screaming, shimmying and magical sparkling is the perfect diversion and subtracts 1 from hit rolls of attacks made by enemy units while they are wholly within 12 inches of the caster. Useful when scraps of armor and hooded robes only confer of a 5 or 6 to save. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Unit focus. Okay, we have, of course, Scragrod, the Loon King. Health 6, move 5, save 6, control 2. Damoon on a stick has no ability. Okay, once per battle, reaction. You declared the Bad Moon's orbit ability. The Loon King's entity. The effect of this ability is you can choose whether the Bad Moon moves to the next location or stays in its current location instead of rolling the dice. This is great. I love this one. Then we have Scragrod's spell. In the hero phase, of course, it's an aggressive ability thanks of the Bad Moon. You declare, pick a visible enemy unit within 18 inches of this unit to be the target, then make a casting roll of 2d6. Effect, roll a number of dice equal to the unmodified casting roll. For each 3+, inflict 1 mortal damage on the target. Keyword spell. Okay, kinda seems straightforward. Then we have a reaction, a move ability. You declared the redeploy command for a friendly Moon Clan unit wholly within 12 inches of this unit. It is a babbling wand. The effect, if you roll a 1 to 3 when determining the distance that unit can move, you can use a value of 4 instead. That is fantastic. Holy damn. So you have a minimum of 4 and it has no limitation of once per battle. So every time you declare redeploy. That is rough. That is really rough for the enemy. I love this. Keywords: Warmaster, Unique, Hero, Wizard 2, Infantry, a Ward of 4. Destruction, Gloomspite Gits, Moon Clan. Damn! Combined with Sneaky Distraction, because you can cast 2. Oh, this kinda shocks me right now, but I love it. Okay, Gobberpalooza, health 3, move 5, save 6, control 2. Staff, sticker, or jaggedy blade has no ability. Okay, the passive, it's a defensive passive. Hallucinogenic fungus. Sorry, it's a brew. The effect of this passive is, in the first battle round, this unit has a ward of 4. In the second battle round, this unit has a ward of 5. In the third and subsequent battle rounds, this unit has a ward of 6. Okay, interesting. Your hero phase, it's a special ability, the Gobberpalooza's No What's. The effect is, roll a dice. On the 3+, pick one of the following effects. 3 effects here. The first one is Glare Face Dance. Pick a friendly Gloomspite Gits unit within this unit's combat range. Add 1 to run rolls and charge rolls for that unit until the start of your next turn. The second one is Nasty Poisons. Pick a friendly Gloomspite Gits unit within this unit's combat range. Add 1 to the rend characteristic of that unit's weapons until the start of your next turn. And the last ability is Mesmerize. Pick a visible enemy unit within 12 inches of this unit. Until the start of your next turn, that unit cannot use commands. In 12 inches range, I would always pick this one. Almost always. So keywords, Wizard 1, Infantry, Destruction, Gloomspite Gits, Moon Clan. Okay, Mesmerize is amazing. So, Gloomspite Gits, Quick Hurt, Health 1, Move D6 plus 3, Save 6, Control 1. Fang-filled Gob as the melee weapon is a companion, so it can't be modified by anything. So each model in this unit is armed with a Fang-filled Gob. One in 6 models is a Squig Herder and is armed with a Squig Prodder instead of the Fang-filled Gob. Yeah, makes sense. The passive is Beast. This unit has a maximum control score of 1. Ooh, interesting. The passive, the aggressive one, is Squigs Gone Wild. The effect is, each time a model in this unit is slain by a combat attack, and that model was in combat with the attacking unit, roll a dice. On a 5+, inflict 1 mortal damage on the attacking unit after the fight ability has been resolved. Seems straightforward. Your hero phase, it's a rallying ability, herding squigs. The effect is, roll a dice. For each Squig Herder in this unit, for each 2+, you can return D3 slain cave squigs to this unit. For each one, the Squig Herder in this unit is slain. So this is the first unit where I say it really is helpful to reinforce this one. Because you have 10 squigs, you have 2 Squig Herders, and you get to roll, 2d6 for the Squig Herder. Sorry, it's a lot to talk about, and we should stay hydrated. Keywords, Beast, Destruction, Gloomspite Gits, Squig, and Moon Clan. Okay, then we have the Bad Moon Loon Shrine. It has 14 health and a save of 4. The passive is Effigy of the Bad Moon. The effect is, friendly Gloomspite Gits units are under the light of the Bad Moon while they are wholly within 12 inches of this terrain feature. Great! So once per turn in the army, end of your turn, it's a rally ability for 1 command point. It's probably the same with a destroyed unit can come back. Declare, pick a friendly non-hero, non-monster, non-war machine Gloomspite Gits unit that has been destroyed to be the target. A war machine in the Gloomspite Gits army? Did I forget something? I don't have the time after this to check it, but could you please tell me What is the war machine in the Gloomspite Gits army? But yeah, destroyed unit, sorry. Effect, set up a replacement unit with half the number of models from the target unit rounding up, wholly within 12 inches of this terrain feature under, and more than 3 inches from all enemy units. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Keywords, faction terrain, destruction, Gloomspite Gits. Word from the studio, Jimbo. Gloomspite Gits are a vast horde of an army that can call upon a variety of different styles of unit to deal with any threat your opponent presents. If you need a lot of bodies, call forth the pointy mobs of Moon Clan Grots, and if you need some tanky hard hitters to hold up the enemy, the Troggoths will lumber into position. Bouncing rapidly forward with fangs bared squigs are your aggressive cavalry options. Just don't expect them to stick around too long, and if you want to capitalize on the natural cunning of Grots, you can get sneaky with some interesting movement shenanigans with the Arachnaroks and Spider Riders. There's really something here for everyone, and you can mix and match or go all in one specific archetype. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot something to read here. Oh, there was nothing else. Oh yeah, it was just the Spider Riders, Troggoths, and teeming legions of Mad Grots for the battle formations. I'm sorry, it is a lot to go through here. My brain feels kinda like mush right now. So the spearhead spotlight with the Bad Moon Mad Mob. I love that every spearhead is painted in a similar style here. So the Stormcasts, both of the Stormcasts, and the Skaven spearhead box is painted in the same style here. Okay, the Bad Moon Mad Mob. Once per battle, start of the first battle round. It's a special ability under the light of the Bad Moon. Declare, pick a territory, either friendly territory or enemy territory, to be under the light of the Bad Moon. If both players can use this ability, the players roll off and the winner picks a territory to be under the light of the Bad Moon. The territory picked remains under the light of the Bad Moon in the first and second battle rounds. In the third and fourth battle rounds, the other territory is under the light of the Bad Moon. The effects, while a friendly unit is wholly within the territory that is under the light of the Bad Moon, the appropriate effect below applies to it. There is so much under the light of the Bad Moon here. Frothing the Zealots. If the unit is a Moon Clan Stabbers unit, add 3 to its control score. Okay, Lunar Squigs. If the unit is a Squig Hoppers unit, no mortal damage is inflicted on it when it uses retreat abilities. Ah, interesting. Moonlit Hide. If the unit is a Ruck... What do you mean? If... There is only the Ruckgut Troggoths unit in there. Add 1 to the save rolls for it. Keywords deploy. Because we have 20 Stabbers, we have 10 Squig Riders, the 3 Ruckgut Troggoths, and the... what's his face? Does it say here? No, it doesn't. Yeah, the boss. Let's just say it like that. Both units of 10 Moonclan Stabbers have that all-important reinforcement keyword to provide bodies when the ferocious and toothsome Squig Hoppers bound into the thick of combat. They're definitely here for a good time, if not for a long time. The plotting anchor for the force is the Rockgut Troggoths, whose regeneration ability reliably heals wounds. So we have 5 health, move 6, save 4, control 2. Under the moon it is save 3, which is amazing. So throwing boulders as a ranged weapon, massive stone maul as a melee weapon. Start of any turn, it's a defensive ability, heal D3 to this unit. Awesome. Tomorrow we'll be getting ghoulish as we cast an eye on the ethereal Nighthaunt, the legions of the tortured souls, forced into the service of Nagash, the supreme lord of the undead. We kinda knew that by now. Oh, by the way, the keywords for the Troggoths are infantry and Ward 5. Amazing. Okay, I really like what we've seen here right now. Again, we cannot make any educated guess on if things are good, if things are bad. It just looks like a lot of fun. And again, Spearhead for me is still the way to go. All the content creators who were able to play Spearhead are, well, the ones who were not on Warhammer Fest or whatever the thing was on the weekend are really positive of all of this. Oh, well, all of Spearhead. And I am all for it because I'm really excited for Spearhead. It is my way to go. Especially as I can bring more people into the hobby with Spearhead. Because the premise is buy a box, build the box, and let's go. Let's push our war dollies over the board. But yeah, what are your thoughts on all of this? Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, please remember to do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is not only fun. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more wargaming almost every day. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe, and if you want you can support me with the links in the description box down below. But until then, have a great day my friend, stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.